Hello everyone. I hope you're doing well and enjoying the start of a new year. For me, after watching years of Pandora collector videos, I realized I might have become a collector myself. I even searched the word avid collector and was surprised to see how well it suited me. I've been thinking of starting a YouTube channel for many years, and I finally decided to take the plunge. Welcome to my Charm Diary channel. On this channel, I'm super excited to share with you my Pandora bracelet collection. I'll be showcasing themes like family, love, Disney princesses, Disney 100, my travel bracelets, and even some superhero themed bracelets. I'll also be showcasing my Lego builds. Often when I'll build the Pandora bracelet, I'll have a Lego set to go with it. I started building Legos a couple of years ago as a way to unwind when Lego came out with their botanical collection, and I've been hooked ever since. Before we dive in, here's a quick background on how my Pandora collection began. About 5 years ago, my mom gifted me with a bracelet complete with 3 charms. I knew of Pandora, but I didn't wear any of their jewelry. Aside from my wedding ring, I almost never wore any jewelry at all. Fast forward to today, many Pandora orders, visits to stores near and far. I almost never leave my house without one of my bracelets. Some might say I'm a bit obsessed. I often jokingly refer to myself as a charm monster instead of a cookie monster. Each of my bracelets make me feel happy, grateful, and add a touch of charm to any day. I think of them as treasure troves of positivity and cherished memories, something to look on for joy and inspiration. Let's dive in as I introduce my first entry, my Festive Charm bracelet. I like wearing it during the winter months, and also I'll show my 2024 Christmas Village set from Lego. And stick around for tips and tricks I've learned along the way that I'll be so happy to share with you all. In my first entry, I'm showcasing the latest bracelet that I've created, my Festive Season bracelet. It's comprised of 13 charms and 2 clips, and I chose the Pandora Bright Snowflake Mesh bracelet. The bracelet is meant to symbolize the way we trailblaze through life, as well as our stories waiting to unfold. It features that snowflake clasp that helps us remember our strength, passion, and determination for life. It's engraved with the empowering mantra, "Shine bright." This charm bracelet encourages us to live by our own rules and be as unique as a snowflake. Let's start by looking at the first charm on my bracelet, which is the spinning Carousel Dangle charm. It's actually the last charm that I placed on this bracelet. This movable carousel features Santa and his reindeers spinning round and round. Let's take a closer look. So here we have reindeer number 1, reindeer number 2, and here we have Santa. The bottom of the charm is also engraved with a message, actually different words, and we have happiness, joy, peace, hope, and love. The charm bears beautiful colors, red and traditional green, and it has a touch of blue as well. It actually reminds me of a merry-go-round I saw. I have the name on my picture, so it's Piazza della Repubblica. It was a beautiful merry-go-round in Florence on a trip I took with my husband last year. Although that one featured beautiful horses and magical creatures, this one pairs much better with the theme of this bracelet. But the memory will stay alive in this charm. The second charm on my bracelet is the Christmas tree charm. This charm was a must on this bracelet because it's such a traditional symbol associated to Christmas. I thought it was retired because Pandora didn't have it on their site during the month of December, but it was back up recently. But I was lucky to find it at a Pandora authorized retailer. And often jewelry stores that carry Pandora will still have retired items, and they'll gladly ship them to your door. So just a note. It's decorated with red, green, and blue Christmas baubles. Let's take a closer look. And the one at the bottom right actually has a bit of a raspberry undertone. And I noticed Pandora was mixing red and raspberry colors this year, which is just great because it pairs well with the other charms on my bracelet. It has a rise star at the top, and there's a beautiful message engraved at the back. Let me show you. That says, "The Magic of Christmas." It's a beautifully detailed charm that enables me to show how much I cherish this wonderful time of year. The third charm on my bracelet is the Christmas Sweater Dangle charm. I really love this charm as it takes me back to the Bridget Jones' Diary movie, where Colin Firth, who plays the character of Mark Darcy, wears the iconic Christmas sweater, featuring a moose. Well, it was actually more of a reindeer design, and this sweater became quite famous as it was often credited with helping to popularize the ugly Christmas sweater trend. This charm allows to cozy up the look of my bracelet and features an engraved message saying, "Dear Santa, I'll be good next year." Let me show you. Here I'll just take a sec to show that it has it has many beautiful colors: green, blue, purple, which is a bit of a raspberry purple or a pink purple, and red, showing again where Pandora has started mixing reds with other colors. Let's go in back of the chart. We'll see here it says, "Dear Santa, I'll be good next year." It also has the 2024 engraving located on the bail. Let me try and show that to you. Over here, sorry. Here we see the 2024 year, and it has a 6-point star on the bail, which I really like here. Pandora has been starting to make different types of bails and tinier bails as well, which I really like. It's just the cutest little dangle, and I think it's perfect for sparking up conversations at any holiday outing. The fourth charm is the Minnie Mouse Ice Skating Dangle charm. I just love that Minnie Mouse has her iconic red bow and such a cheerful facial expression. It reminds me of skating with my boys when they were younger, more hockey players than figure skaters, but it brings back the memories just the same. That's what I adore most about Pandora. They let us adapt the meaning of the charms to our personal stories or memories. They even help us remember some forgotten memories. When I wear this bracelet, those memories will come alive again. You'll also notice that her costume is a mix of red and raspberry tones. Let me show them to you here. The bow is a nice red color, and her costume is a mix of red and different shades of red, almost resembling raspberry. I just had to add her on this bracelet as she brings such a touch of charm and elegance to it. Let me show you the back of the charm as well. Here. It's such an elegant pose. I just love it. We're going to jump ahead here to charm number 8, the sparkling gift box charm. Although not placed directly between charms number 5 and 11, I want to explain its link to them. The sparkling gift box charm is the one that actually got me started on this bracelet. I already owned two multifaceted fuchsia crystals. They're a bit like Muranos, I'll show them, and they really sparkle as the light catches their surface, but I had never found the right place for them on any of my bracelets. Let me show you. These are my Shape of Love charms. I find them so beautiful when the light catches them. They're just so radiant. I knew that one day I'd find a place for them. And when I saw the sparkling gift box with the heart stone at the middle, I just knew that they would pair so perfectly together. My channel is just starting, but as I showcase my bracelets, you'll notice that each bracelet always has a predominant color. That way, I always have one that fits with my clothing choice of the day, and I don't have to decide between two of them. Well, most of the time. The sparkling box has a beautiful bow on top with a ribbon that goes all around the box, as we can see here. It has some nice pavé in front of it. And of course, the heart-shaped stone here in the middle. And at the bottom, it features a nice message saying, "The gift of love," as we can see here. Let me zoom in. The gift of love. This is such an amazing looking charm. It also has in the cover a nice glittery blue color. It almost looks like a cloudless midnight sky. This is actually one of my favorite Pandora charms. The sixth charm on my bracelet, because the Shape of Love charm is my fifth, the sixth one is the Mickey Mouse Wreath charm. Mickey Mouse's iconic silhouette creates the shape of the wreath, and it's decorated with red, green, and blue enamel baubles, and it has a beautiful festive bow. I also have the Lego Icons wreath set with fir tree foliage, colorful berries. It has zesty orange slices. It has pine cones, which I wanted to put together in Christmas 2024, but I ran out of time. So I can't wait to showcase it later in 2025. The size of the charm also really helps balance out the middle section of my bracelet. It's actually such a festive charm, and I really like how these sometimes heavier charms sometimes tend to tilt on the bracelet when you're wearing it, and I love that Pandora has put the baubles and the nice colors on each side. I really like having a touch of Disney on my festive season bracelet, as it reminds me how much I loved watching Disney animated movies when I was a young child. This is an older Pandora charm, the seventh position on my bracelet. It's the Pandora shopping bag dangle charm. I've been wanting to buy this charm since I started collecting Pandora charms, but it never paired with any of my themes. But the sparkling gift box charm remedied that. With its message of the gift of love and how I love shopping for Christmas gifts, and most often Pandora related, this charm now had the perfect place. It features an engraved Pandora logo on the front and on the back, plus a dedicated bow that says, "I love shopping." Let's look at it closely. So we have the Pandora logo on the front, a beautiful bow on one of the first on the strap, and we have a separate little dangle saying, "I love shopping." The back of the charm also has the Pandora logo. That we can see here. It sits perfectly beside the gift of love box, like this. The ninth charm is the polar bear charm, which you just got a preview of. This adorable bear just makes me want to give it a hug. It's embracing an enormous snowball, which is actually a radiant lab-created opal resembling a snowball. The opal has a nice bluish-white tone and subtle hints of raspberry. For me, it almost looks like tiny raspberry colored snowflakes. It has the sweetest expression in his eyes, as we can see here. And look at his cute little paws. Try to zoom in here. On the back of the charm, it has a nice message, kind of warming us up in winter, saying, warm hugs. It's also a nice size charm that I chose to place to off-balance my Mickey Mouse wreath charm. There we go. Charm number 10 on my bracelet is the Moveable Nutcracker Dangle charm. The Nutcracker's mouth opens and closes with a lever that's on the back of the charm. Let me show you. When I move the lever up, let me see, get here. Just a sec. I'm gonna get it. When I move the lever up, the mouth opens, and when I push it down, its mouth closes like this. Open and closed. It has a beautiful blue hat, and the blue is a similar blue to the blue that we find in the sparkling gift box charm. I think it really adds a nice touch to this charm. His arms are a nice reddish color, and I find that the blue and the red have many different shades to them. It really helps to create depth in this charm. Let me show you the back where we see the lever, as we see here. And we have the Pandora logo right there on its head. I don't have the original Pandora Nutcracker. Let me turn him around here. So I'm really happy to have this little guy on my bracelet. This charm completes the middle section of my bracelet with my last fuchsia crystal charm. Two charms remain on this bracelet, and one of them is the Playful Santa charm. At first, I wasn't sure about this one, as it's very red. But what would this bracelet be without a Santa charm? It has its iconic outfit and traditional beard, and I really think Pandora did a good job with this one. His body can move from side to side, as I'll show here. See, it kind of dangles from left to right. And as Pandora states, it kind of adds an extra jolly effect, which I really agree with. This actually might become the second charm of the right section of my bracelet because I'm debating adding a dangle as the first. Maybe it gets updated next year. Let me show you the back of the charm. You see how the beautiful red color really has different shades to it. It's very glittery as well. And I like that we see like the fur of the jacket here on the outfit. It's a very playful and beautiful charm. The final charm on the bracelet is the Opalescent's Snowman charm. It actually reminds me of all the snowmen my boys have built over the years, and some much taller than them, and they're in the 6'2" and 6'4" ranges. It's crafted from two shimmering lab-created opals. It has a pave scarf, a grooved broom, and ear warmers, which I call earmuffs. And it has beautiful micro bead details on the top, as we can see here. I found that this charm was a nice recall for the polar bear charm, as it shares the same color of opal balls here. For all of us who've built snowmen in the past, let's make sure we build a new one in the future, regardless of our age. The two clips I decided to put on this bracelet are the Family Always Pavé clips. Not all clips fit well with this popcorn texture mesh bracelet that I actually love, but these clips were a perfect match for it. I love also that these clips represent, or they remind us that the love of family is eternal. I thought that was fitting for the holiday season where Christmas is a time to spend with our family and tell them how much we love them. I also like that there were on the clips little alternating infinity symbols that we can see here. It was the perfect clip for this bracelet. This completes my festive season bracelet. I hope you have enjoyed how it was assembled. Do not hesitate to leave any comments or share your thoughts, and please subscribe if you would like to see any of my future entries as well. Thank you. Before I finish, here's a quick tip. Pandora always includes a free refund label on each of their online orders. Sometimes when I strive to achieve the perfect look and feel, I'll sometimes use them. I use the word feel here because the charm has to be comfortable on my wrist. Please don't hesitate to do the same. Cheers, and until next time.